what's going on? Welcome to another product section of Ride with Raj. Yes, we are talking about Maximus Pro. If you guys have not seen my India Bike Week Goa to Mumbai vlog, in that I had mentioned that I had received this box. In fact, all the motovloggers who were the panelists did receive this box, and so did I. And I did mention that I'll go home and I'll review it. Well, I have never used a GPS system this kind on my bike ever in my life. So for me, this is completely new. And the best way to review this is not me, because I'm not an expert at this. The best way is to get the representatives of Maximus Pro and install it on my motorcycle. So thanks to Maximus Pro team who are coming down to install this device on my motorcycle. I have already discovered the place last night where I want it, and I will explain the technician where I want it exactly on the motorcycle. I'm also creating a new bracket near the T-nut area so that the navigation device is in the center, not on the handlebar. Well, that's my innovation which I'm trying to do. If it works well, I'll share the details with you guys. I think we should not waste time and see what's in the box first before we meet the reps, and by then I'll also finish my tea. Well, the Maximus Pro is a navigation GPS device which comes in this black box. It was very difficult for me to carry this on the motorcycle, but somehow I managed it. This is their logo. If you want to go on the website, the details will be in the description. If you have further questions, please check the website because they have answered 80% or 90% of all the questions which you have. Well, this is the product as soon as you open, and let's okay, so this is the display screen of the Maximus Pro. You can see that it does have a screw nut which goes in the bolt. The bolt is inside, the whole bracket is inside. It's simple. It says Maximus Pro Let's Ride, and as you can see, I just tapped it and it just started. And it says hello, ready to pair. Well, I'll do all the pairing and all with them. Next level of this box is basically the fitment. I don't know why these two compartments are empty, but maybe they are planning something in future. Well, this is a handlebar fitment which comes with a Allen key bolt. You guys can see that this fits in on any handlebar like any motorcycle. Very simple. This is a screw nut. This is a screw which actually goes in the Maximus Pro. Very simple. Yes, does have movement. So if this is the position, you can swing it 180. Okay. So this is a decent mount. By the way, this is really good quality. Does come with the Allen key, does come with extra bushes. If your handlebar is slimmer, you can add these. Well, this is the main thing. Alright, this is the device which has the entire hardware. Alright, the box also contains some nice zip ties, because if you want to attach it to a tank or anything, I have found a good position which I'll show you all later on. The zip ties would be helpful if you want the wires to be managed well. Well, this is a hub. You can see that this has a lot of wires. It's a simple DIY, and I will show you how to apply this on your motorcycle. So this device comes with this jacket, as you can see, and this is waterproof so that the device doesn't get wet. Even the wires are coated very well, so they are waterproof, so not to worry about that. So if you don't have a fuel gauge on a motorcycle, you don't need to use this one. Otherwise, all good to go. Well, this is what comes in this nice sturdy box, and some zip ties which you can use. And now let's go down, meet the representatives and see how they install this on my motorcycle. Alright, let's meet the Maximus Pro team and get this device installed on my motorcycle. So we have Parumita. I got that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I always get confused with the name, but it's Parumita and that's Pankaj. They both are from Maximus Pro. They've traveled all the way from Pune to meet me, especially for you guys. They knew I could do this. It's so easy to fix. In fact, yesterday I was at the garage and I was planning to fix it. You guys must be following my Instagram. But I did not do it because it's better to know from the experts. I don't know much about this device, so they're right here to install this on my bike, right?
Yes.
And I think Pankaj, before we get the USPs, let's ask Pankaj that what wires should be neglected, so it'll be easy.
There are 5 wires in this device. We have to use only 3 wires. The wires names are battery positive, battery negative, and third one is the ignition. These 3 wires will goes to your bike, and other 2 wires will not be in use right now. That are for fuel gauge and for relay.
So these two wires, fuel gauge and relay, is right now not equipped on the hardware and the software. They are basically not synced. This might happen in future, but they've given the availability of this wire, so we can keep it aside. Later on, maybe when they have upgrades, we can use that. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. And now let's meet Parumita and ask her what are the benefits of this device, especially why should each biker have this? Why should he invest? How much is it for? Like around.
It's 12,999. That's a special price just because we've launched at
Okay.
IBW.
So they've launched this product on during IBW, and they've even provided to me, which I'm thankful to Maximus Pro, and it costs 12,999, which is a special offer for the initial batch. And this company is based in Pune, but they are associated with Google. So yes, guys, you guys must be happy because the maps on the device is assisted by Google, and we know how amazing Google is, right?
Absolutely.
So now let's hear from Parumita that what are the USPs about this device and why should a biker have this?
So we sincerely believe, we have the strong belief that a biker should not have to mount their phone while they're riding. A, it's very distracting. B, it causes accidents. So then we came up with Maximus Pro. The whole idea is that we should be able to provide you with a very distraction-free riding. So no unnecessary spam, alerts, etc. You get exactly the amount of information you need while you're riding. Again, because you ride in a group of people, there are instances where you may need help.
Right.
You might have a flat tire, you may have run out of fuel, and you want to get in touch with your other bikers. Maximus Pro helps you do that. So while riding, you just press a button, and this message is going to be broadcast to all the other bikers you're riding with.
Okay, so now I'm sure my viewers' question is that does it work on offline? Because that's my main concern. I can still hook up on a cell phone and I'll be happy, but when I went to Goa last, my data plan was over, unfortunately, and I was lost. So does it work offline, which is the main question for all my viewers. I'm sure they're asking the same thing right now.
Absolutely. So when you're talking about turn-by-turn directions or navigation, that's completely offline.
Superb.
So as long as you stay on your planned route, you get all the turn-by-turn directions, etc. There will be instances where you may want to take a detour or you may have missed a turn. You will get a compass over here which will kind of alert you that you've missed a turn and direct you back to your planned route.
Okay.
All of this is offline.
Okay, so that'll be like a ETA, right?
Yeah, ETA is also there.
Okay,
yes.
so they have a ETA because definitely it's Google assisted, so you have the same maps. It's synced with your phone. It could be an Android or it could be an iPhone. Yeah, it also is applicable for iOS devices. So main reason here is when you're leaving for a map, like there's a route which you've planned, put that in this device, store it, and you have an offline mode on this, so which is pretty good and you won't get lost. I like that feature a lot. And any special feature would you like to highlight about this? Like, is it waterproof, dustproof, shockproof?
Totally. So this device, it's IP65. This is one part of Maximus Pro. And if we can take it, I mean, when you're going to ride under bright sunlight, you're going to see that this has got amazing visibility, really bright visibility.
Okay.
It's also dustproof, shockproof. It can withstand vibrations up to 3G.
Wow.
So,
okay.
You're good.
So guys, dustproof, shockproof, waterproof, and yes, trust me, it's like right now around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I can clearly read it says hello, let's pair, tap to continue. And I'm sure you guys can also see that. Alright, I don't know how much the camera is doing justice right now, but you guys can see the visibility of this device is pretty nice, and they've used a good resolution screen, which I think every navigation device should have, right? And yeah, it's quite a small thing. It can even fit in your pocket, so you can just put it in your pocket if you wish to. and just remove it again, and that's really nice. So now let's get started with the technical things, and let's see how it looks on my motorcycle and how it helps me for my future rides. Remember one thing, that this device needs to be kept like this, not like this or like this. The reason it says this side up is because in future they have certain upgrades where it can detect how accident took place. So if your device is kept 90 degrees flat, it will actually detect that did the bike was too much leaning on the left or on the right. So these upgrades are going to come in future, and that's why this is very feasible for classics, Thunderbirds, KTMs, other bikes which have a lot of room. Continental GT unfortunately doesn't have much of the room, so I'm going to keep it this way because I'm not taking that feature right now in consideration, that it will show me how my bike had an accident, which will be upgraded future. So right now let's fix it this way and let's proceed with it. I am actually putting it near my toolbox area. You guys can see that it goes very easily inside my toolbox, and on Classic and Thunderbird it will be much more easier. And right now he's checking the fuse box because he'll be connecting all that. So you don't need to cut any wire. They have a special wire to put near your fuse area. Okay, I will just show that to you guys. So if you see, the F5 is a headlamp where he's installed the clip of the device. Alright, so folks, everyone knows about this wire by now, I'm sure, because we have, like you can see, my chargers already connected with the negative and positive. Very simple. This is the negative, the black one is always the negative, the red is always the positive. That's the device. We've stuffed the wire inside, so it's fine. Only one wire is connected right now, right?
Yes.
Which I showed you. And there is no other wire required for the device. The device just needs to be charged by a USB cable, and that will be installed currently on the handlebar. A big information, I am creating a special unit here for this device, okay, which will be a metal bracket. Mostly it will be aluminum, brushed aluminum, which might also have my logo, and this will carry the GPS device. But right now I have not got that ready, so we're going to install it on either side of the handlebar and we'll proceed with that. Okay, check this out guys. This is how it looks once it's installed. Clearly visible, and I don't know if it's charged. Okay, so I think it's ready to pair, and look at how easy it is to see even in bright sunlight. Alright friends, so it's not synced right now, but this is how it looks. And if I want to take it home, very simple, I just have to spin that's it, I'm going home, and that mount is on your handlebar. It's as simple. So this GPS is really good. I hope it works fine. So far everything is looking smooth and sturdy. Sunday when I go on a ride, I'm gonna actually navigate through this. I'll go to an unknown location. It'll be a ride also for me. I need any excuse to ride this motorcycle, you guys know that. So I will this Sunday go on a ride anywhere unknown, and let's see if this device can help me for that. One more point to note, when you're installing this, don't spin the display, rather use the gear below and make that more tight. Perfect. Looks so cute. It's so cool. My bike is getting tech now. Alright, so yes, let's proceed with the next step. So what better place to pair this device at a coffee place, right? You just install the app called Maximus Pro, which I've done on my handset. Yes, this is how the app actually looks. It's a very simple interface. You don't need any guidance. You have to go through the tutorials if you want to make it more savvy for your tech use. I have skipped this part because I kind of have an idea about it. Once you register through Facebook, you don't need to log in every time, so it's easier. Plus you can share on Facebook all your ride plans, which I want to do on my page, right? You have to scan the barcode for the sync part. Once the barcode is scanned on your mobile phone, it's a very easy process that it is synced. Alright, it's very important that the device will be only on when you actually plan the ride. So I'm using one-time password actually to sync, and now my phone is verified with the device. Well, this is the page where I can plan my ride. Currently it's showing my current location, which is Starbucks, and if I press the start button for a longer time, I will be creating a ride. You can see that green line. Yes, so now my ride will start. Basically I'm planning a ride now. So let's see, let's plan a small ride this Sunday. Maybe let's go to Malsej Ghat because the weather is really nice and I feel I should take the ghats. So like any other GPS device, you have to put your location where you're starting your ride from and where you're ending it. So I'll punch in the details, basically starting from Andheri, ending it to Malsej Ghat, which is in Maharashtra. So yes, the initial functionality is completely on your handset. So your mobile has to be very well synced with this device. Now that I have got the map, there are 3 routes provided by the Maximus Pro. As you can see, I can toggle around whichever route I want to take, I would take that. I have to choose a date if I am creating a ride. So let's say Sunday is 17th December 2017. I can choose the date, time and everything. My most favorite feature on this phone is that it does give you details about petrol pumps, your eateries or your restaurants or hotels which you would like to stay during your ride. So you are not completely dependent on friends and family that hey, where should I stay. The details which are coming on this map right now, you can actually click them, you can tap them. That's what she's instructing to me. Once you tab it, you will be able to see the location, the address and the name of the restaurant with the rating. So you can actually review it that yes, this hotel is nice or this restaurant is good, or I think this petrol pump will be perfect to fuel my tank because I am calculating my average. So this is a very good feature if you are going to certain places where you don't know if the hotels are good or not. So I really like this feature a lot. And definitely you can save these checkpoints by tabbing on it, and you can actually create another location map between the difference of hotels or restaurants or petrol pumps. Yes, you can really go through this, toggle around. It's a very easy interface. It's more like surfing around, and I'm not going to go very deep in this and move to the next topic. Let's quickly toggle around the home screen. As you can see, I'm going to the rider's log. This is the page where all your rides will be registered. How much you've done. You can even share it with your friends so that they can follow the same ride, so it's easier for them. For example, if I've done Ladakh, it'll be completely captured here so the others can follow the same route. Also, this page has an achievement chart. Yes, these are stickers. If you've done a 1,000-kilometer run or a 1,500-kilometer run, it will give you these bonus stickers so you feel you've achieved something. The battery segment is my favorite. It shows how much voltage my battery currently has. Currently I have not used the ride, that's why it's not showing me. And it does have a support page also, which actually helps you to check if there's a theft alert or puncture alerts. All these things are synced very well on your device. And yes, it's a very easy interface, so I'll not go very deep in it. You guys can surf around if you buy this product. The support page also has emergency contact numbers. I think I should receive a message. Yes, there you go. So I've received a message from them that please add in the emergency numbers. If something happens, the alerts go to those numbers. Maybe they are riding with me, or they might be my family or friends numbers. The numbers can be sourced from your contact list from the plus button right there. Well, the device has a small bar which you press and it activates basically your settings or any kind of things which you want to see if the software is updated. Please read it. It says double tap to access. So if I tap it twice, it'll go in my settings. If I tap it once, it'll go to the next screen, which is very easy and simple to use. You can unpair it if you don't want to pair it and save the battery. 33% is charged. Trust me, I have not even charged it. The version is a 2.0.0, which is will be upgraded as per the systems. Well, this was the GPS installation by Maximus Pro on my motorcycle. Yes, if I get a new motorcycle maybe in future, or any other bike, I will definitely shift this to that bike because that'll be more of a touring bike. But so far this will also help me in Mumbai city because we do get lost. And sorry about all the crow noise which is coming right now. That's usual in my building. And I hope you guys like this video. Any questions, please comment below. I will answer you, or the team would answer you if it's very technical. And as usual guys, eat well, sleep well, be good. Signing off, Ride with Raj.